We were just talking about you.
What I do, baby?
Hi fairies, welcome back to my channel. It's Laurasia Andrea. So I'm going to be doing like a full get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my hair, my makeup, and just getting myself together because I need to slay for my Instagram picture today. I already did my brows off camera, so I'm gonna move on to doing my complexion. I've been recently starting with my face. I just think, I don't know, it just makes my whole foundation routine just go so much quicker when I do it that way. And I'm gonna be using this No Problem Priming Essence first and just put that all over my face. And then I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I think the way that I want to do this video, I kind of don't want to do it like tutorial style. Like I don't really want to sit and like tell y'all what I'm doing and all that stuff. Like for certain parts I probably will, but I kind of just want to sit and just do a get ready with me. I don't want it to be like a tutorial style. Like I want to talk about things or whatever. So I think you guys have noticed by now that I'm literally transitioning my entire channel. I'm transitioning my entire image, and I'm just going in like a different route as far as my brand. I feel like I'm just to the point where now it's time for change, and I think that that's healthy if you're like an Instagrammer or a YouTuber, or you know, like just some type of social media influence in general. I think it's good to do like a clean sweep, just like it's the same thing with spring cleaning. You just want to spring clean your house. It's time to transition into the next season. I just think it's the same thing with like being an Instagrammer. It was just time for me to just transition and just do other things, do new coloring wigs, do new coloring series, just everything new. And I feel like now I'm getting to a point where I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with my image. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with my body. Like I'm even doing try on hauls on my channel. You guys know I've never really done that. It's not really the type of content that I do on my channel, but I'm just trying to go more into that route because I want to start doing more fashion pics on my Instagram. So I feel like to help influence that is going to be me obviously doing more try on hauls and just showing you guys my type of style, what I like to wear, how I like to pair my outfits together, and all that type of stuff. And I feel like you guys have been really receptive to it. I feel like you guys have really been like, you know, cheering me on, like, oh, you know, Laurasia, you out here doing it for us. Yes. And in my opinion, it's kind of hard you know, being in a certain type of bubble or being in a certain type of beauty industry. So for example, you guys consider it like a beauty industry, like everything as a whole, but really I'm more or less like a hair influencer. People come to me for hair inspiration, hair influence. They come to me to get inspired when it comes to just the hair colors, whether it's wigs, natural, curl, natural, straight, or whatever. People look at me more or less like a hair influencer. And then there's people that are more or less like beauty lifestyle, which is more of the lifestyle videos, try on hauls, chit chat get ready with me's, day in the lives, Target shopping, grocery shopping, like that type of stuff. More like lifestyle. This is what I do in my everyday type of videos. And then you have the people that are more or less like the makeup influencers, where if a new makeup product comes out, a new makeup technique is really hitting right now or trending, highlight, foundation, new palette, you know, product reviews and stuff like that. You have those type of influencers, and then you have vloggers. Out of the all four categories that I named for you guys, I would more or less put myself in the hair world because, you know, you guys always come to me as far as anything hair. Now, being that I am in the hair world, there is nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I enjoy it. I love doing coloring videos. I love doing colored wigs and stuff like that. To me, it's like a stress relief. But to others, you know, they feel like it's like more or less stereotypical for a black girl to go into the hair world of being on YouTube. Now, when I first started on YouTube, there was hair people, like definitely the OGs of hair. You think of Peak Mill, you think of Tierra Monet, you think of Miss Frosh Posh, there was so many, Thomas, Adriana, like there was so many hair people out there that's like really like the OGs. They've been around for a minute. They've been around the block. Not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, you guys know who the OGs are if you guys really follow YouTube like that. These are the people that taught me. Ivy, I forgot about Ivy. These are the people that really, you know, taught me how to do hair. Like literally taught me how to braid my own hair, taught me how to do all these things, quick weaves and stuff like that. Everything that has to do like OG YouTube, these are all the people that really helped me and influenced me to do so. And then obviously I grew my brand by just doing my own thing and just coming out with my own type of niche. I tell you guys all the time, when it comes to YouTube, you have to find your own thing about you that stands out. Everyone is trying to do the same thing as you. What is making you just stand out and be different from everyone else? So, you know, that was my whole thing when I first came out, is these people all influenced me, but at the same time I came out with my own type of thing. So I really want to let you guys know, like, if you do want to be on YouTube, like, definitely find your own thing about you and stand out from that. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber and everything, but at the same time, I still look at people's videos as if I was just like a regular person. And to me, if I was a regular person, it's cute seeing your favorite YouTuber do like a trend video, but then again, we want to see something different. Like, show me something different, show me something that really stands out, show me something that's really going to catch my eye and be like, oh my god, like, you know, I want to subscribe to her. There's one thing for having views on YouTube, and it's another thing of having subscribers. You have to have some type of consistency. If I see somebody, and these are all not bad things, I'm literally just talking off the dome of my head, like I'm just talking because these are just things I've always thought about, or things that I just want to just talk about, and I want to just see people's different perspectives on it. Having subscribers and having views are like two different things. Like, to have somebody subscribe to you is like a subscription. It's, you want to see this person over and over and over and over and over again. You want to follow them. You want to follow their life. You want to watch them grow. You want to see how they started and where they at now. That means they really F with you. That means that, you know, these are people that really want to see your entire journey. So I think it's one thing to just try to get 1,000,001 views, but you really should get people to subscribe to you, and that should be like your first priority, because you know, you want to have a loyal fan base. And to me, loyalty is over just someone clicking on my freaking video, in my personal opinion. These are all things that's really important when you want to grow your brand, because you need to have some type of loyal base that's always going to have your back and always going to engage with you and, you know, help you grow your brand, because these all matter with growing on YouTube. And these are always the things that's always, you know, overlooked, because everyone's so quick to try to get a view. But again, it's one thing to have views, and it's another thing to have a loyal fan base. Another thing I've been working on is obviously just trying to come back on YouTube like how I used to. See me just be out here slaying the game. But I have to say that my ultimate standout year was definitely 2018, because that's the year that all my videos was going viral pretty much every single time. Every single time I put out a video, it was hitting. Now YouTube definitely has changed. There's a lot of things that's a lot different. 2020 came and YouTube completely changed. And that's another thing. People always say that, you know, it's a struggle now being a newbie on YouTube and trying to stand out and trying to get your name out there and stuff. I can't even tell y'all the new game of YouTube nowadays, because I'm still learning to this day. And this is where I want to throw out a shout out to my girl Arnell, because I'm pretty sure you guys, everyone and their mom knows Arnell, but she's been really helping me as far as, like, you know, giving me tips and helping me with my titles when I do put up my videos. As far as like the whole video content, you definitely have to do that on your own. Like, people can't really tell you what to do to be a YouTuber. You kind of just have to have that natural gift and that natural talent on its own. And I think that's where people, sorry, that's literally Arnell texting me as we speak, because we've literally been talking a lot. And that's another thing I want to go to, is talking about growing genuine YouTube friendships. But you know, I literally have to come out with this content on my own. What you should be doing if you're a YouTuber, you should have your own video style, you should have your own content, you should have your own content ideas. But it's really good to have YouTube friends because they understand the business, they understand the world, they understand what it takes to have a brand, but they understand what it takes to grow a brand. So it's really, in my personal opinion, super good for you to try to grow friendships in the YouTube world, because it can really help you and benefit you, not in the sense of like, you know, these people are like helping you grow because they shout you out or whatever, but you know, obviously people love to see unity. People love to see people come together. It's like, it's super good to try to grow friendships within the same world that you're in. You know, I speak to a lot of hair influencers, you guys know, like some of the names I drop, and I've been able to grow a lot of good relationships with these people. One person I want to talk about is Tiara Monet. Now, when I tell you, I was the biggest fan. I was the biggest fan of Tiara Monet when I was growing up in this YouTube world. And I said to myself, it's so funny how me and Tiara met, because this was back in 2018. We didn't meet in I think we met in early stages of 2019. It was right before or right after I got my deal with Dark and Lovely, when I got my contract with them. And I got a 6-month contract with them. And this was like kind of right after the time that I signed with Dark and Lovely. And I saw that when I signed with them, right after that, Tiara Monet had signed with them. And I was just like so freaking excited that she was a part of Dark and Lovely. Now, granted, me and her have never like really talked on social media, but I used to always follow her. Like, even if she didn't even respond to me, I was always commenting on her stuff. I would always tell her that I love her, even though she didn't even know me from a can of paint. She didn't know me. That's why it's so funny that the people that I speak to, because it's like I used to watch these people. So to me now, it's a lot of people that I'm like cool with, and a lot of people that I've grown friendships with. But it's just crazy to me because these are the people that I used to watch faithfully on YouTube. And I used to always be like, damn, like, you know, like I wish I could be this person's friend, or I wish I could speak to this person or whatever. And now we literally talk like every day. So even with Tiara Monet, you know, we met because we were on the same Dark and Lovely team, and Dark and Lovely brought us together. And then from that, me and her linked up and we met in person, because we used to always talk on social media, but then we ended up meeting in person. We grew a friendship. I was at her wedding. So like, it's just crazy to me, like the one person that I always looked up to and I always wanted to, like, you know, be friends with or whatever, like not even really on some groupie shit, but it's okay to say that someone inspires you. It's okay to say that you look up to somebody. People nowadays are just so like, oh my God, like you're such a groupie. It's just, this is someone that you looked up to. This is someone that really inspired you to want to be on YouTube. She inspired me to want to be on YouTube. She taught me how to make wigs when I didn't even know how to make, I didn't even know how to fucking sew. Okay. So it is okay for people to give credit where credit is due. And these are all the people that I looked up to. So I don't have no shame in saying that I looked up to her, and it ended with us having a friendship, and I was at her damn wedding. Like, that's crazy to me. So, but there's lots and lots and lots and lots of people that I'm friends with that I used to watch. I was literally just on the phone with Glamazante, Octavia. I don't call these people by their Instagram names or their YouTube names. I call them by their real name. But these are all people that I used to just watch on YouTube, and then now we're literally so cool, and we talk on the phone, we text, we check up on each other. So many people. Like, I don't want to keep name dropping, but I mean, I don't have no shame in it because these are all like my friends, especially like Jayla. Jayla Majette. I'm sure you guys know her. I used to always watch her on YouTube. I thought she was the funniest person ever. When I tell you the time that I met Jayla, she had me crying. Like, she's really like that in real life. Like, that girl is so funny. But You know, I just talked to her the other day. We FaceTime each other a lot to check up on each other, see how each other is doing, how our content is doing. And it's not a bad thing to have YouTube friends. Like, I feel like I'm so thankful to have all these people, you know, in my life, because number one, I used to look up to them so much. And then number two, it's good to be able to bounce ideas off of other YouTubers. But I honestly love all of the friendships that I have grown. I'm so thankful to have all these people in my life that I speak to. So many people that I used to follow back in the day. And I think I said this to Aaliyah. You guys know her as Aaliyah's Face. Even with her, it's funny because back in the day, when did I start YouTube? I think I started YouTube 3.5 years ago. I started it in the beginning of 2017. So I'm about 3.5 years in. My YouTube says that I'm 4 years in, but I'm not. I'm actually 3.5, but I guess I just rounded it up. But that was my first time like really meeting her in person in Atlanta. And she's such the nicest person. Like, she's so sweet and just so nice. Like, you could tell that she really doesn't like drama. You could tell that she really doesn't, you know, like to, she just likes to come, work on her business and keep it moving. And she just just the way that she interacts with her fans is just like really good, especially for her brand. And she's just an overall nice person. But I just felt it was so funny with Aaliyah because I told her that I didn't meet her, but I ended up seeing her back in the day. This was probably, I think I ended up seeing her when she came to New York about 2018. That was the last time I saw her in person, but obviously we weren't friends. And I think I had just started on YouTube. I maybe had like 15,000 subscribers. And I think by this time, Aaliyah had like 200 and something. So I was literally just starting on YouTube when I had saw her. So I saw her, this was at the Cheesecake, no, this was at the, oh my gosh, where did I see her? This is at the Sugar Factory in Manhattan, New York. And I was like, oh my God, like, you know, that's Aaliyah's Face, blah, 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 blah. Like, I follow her, I love her, blah, blah, but I never said anything to her because I was just too shy. But I know I said that to Aaliyah and I was like, yo, you know what's so funny? I saw you before, but I was like a creepo and I'm pretty sure you didn't even know who the hell I was. And I didn't want to be like a groupie fan, but I saw you like 2 years ago and I just never said anything to you. But it's just so crazy to me because me and Aaliyah, I think, made 400K at the same time. And when we was out in Atlanta, well, when I was out in Atlanta visiting Ming, I was out visiting my friend Ming Lee, and we had met up with Aaliyah because I had wanted Ming to meet Aaliyah in person, and I wanted to meet Aaliyah in person as well. But it's just crazy to me, like the you know, I met her 2 years ago. I was so afraid to see her in person, and then now, like, you know, we're cool. Like, that's crazy. But I actually did see a comment from somebody, and I really want to talk about this because I think it's something good to talk about. Someone had asked me how I grew to know all these people like in the industry, like as far as like celebrities or whatever. And they specifically pointed out Karen Civil and Ming Lee, and it was like, you know, these are two of the most influential, you know, African-American Black women in the industry, and they're out here killing it. Like, how the hell are you cool with them? Like, how did you meet them? How do you know them? Blah, blah, blah. And I think it just goes into what I was just saying to you guys about, you know, just growing relationships in the industry organically. The way I met Ming Lee was actually when I was on the same flight with her going to BeautyCon. And this was back in 2019. I was on the same flight with her. She was in first class because she's a bougie, because she's high class, okay? I was a coach. I cracked myself up. But I was, you know, we was on the same flight and I was so excited because Ming is like, it's different for me now because that's actually my friend. But Ming is like, she's such a role model. She's so inspirational and she's just so that bitch. Like, okay, so the fact that like I was on the same flight with her, we were both going to LA together. I was like, yo, when I get off this flight, if it's meant to be, I will see her again and we will speak. And I didn't know if she had baggage or like I didn't know if she had a carry-on or whatever. Like, so I didn't really know. I didn't know if when we got off the plane I was never gonna see her ever again or anything. So I was like, you know, I literally said to God, this is so cheesy, but I'm speaking my truth, okay? And I am not ashamed of it. I remember we had got off the plane and I was going to baggage claim, and I literally said, God, if it's meant for me to meet her again, you will allow me to see her again, and I'm going to I'm not even going to care if I come off like a groupie. I don't even give a shit, because this is somebody that I need to meet. Like, I need to introduce myself. She needs to know who the hell I am. Like, I was determined. So we got off the flight, we got off the plane, and I just remember I was going to baggage claim, because the way LAX airport is set up, it's just so chaotic, and it's just like so all over the place. It literally takes you like 20 minutes just to get to baggage claim. So I was like, I got 20 minutes, and if I'm supposed to see this lady, like it's meant to be. Like, so I just remember I was walking, I didn't see her. I didn't see her when I was getting closer to the baggage claim or whatever. So then I just remember I was walking closer to the carousel, and she was sitting down on the bench by herself, and no one was around her. No one was speaking to her. It didn't look like she was really with anyone. Oh God, this is my opportunity. I was like, oh my God, this is my opportunity. This is my opportunity to introduce myself. And that's like another thing, you guys. Like, don't be afraid to go and speak to people. Like, you never know what type of relationships you'll be able to grow, because not everyone is standoffish. Like, not everyone's gonna look at you and be like, ew, get away from me. So like, don't be afraid to like make connections, make friendships, and just reach out to people, because as long as you're not like a creepo about it, a lot of these influencers and celebrities or people that's in the industry are super nice people. Like, so don't be afraid to like introduce yourself to these people and like, you know, make connections, because you know that's a problem nowadays. Everyone feels like they don't want to go and speak to nobody or go and say to somebody because they feel like they're going to come up as a groupie. If you don't put on a groupie persona, people are not going to think you're a groupie. So when I saw when she was sitting by herself, I was like, oh my God, you know, like this is my opportunity or whatever. I'm gonna go introduce myself or whatever. So she was sitting down, and I just literally walked up to her, and I was just like, hi Ming, like, you know, my name's Laurasia Andrea, like I'm a YouTuber, like my Instagram is Fairyy, blah blah blah, like I saw you was on the same flight as me, like I just want to come and introduce myself, blah blah blah. So she was like, oh my God, like, you know, hi, how are you, whatever, blah 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 or whatever. So then she was like, what's your Instagram? So she put my Instagram in, and then she was already following me. So I was like, oh my God, you already followed me. She was like, oh, that's you? And I was like, yeah, I know I look crazy right now, but that's me. And then she was like, oh girl, I already follow you, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh my God. So then I think from then, she was leaving to go to her hotel or wherever she was going. We ended up exchanging numbers, and then she was telling me that she was going to BeautyCon as well. And I told her I was going to BeautyCon, but where I was staying at the Blue Indigo, or the Indigo, whatever the hell it's called in LA. It's a very nice hotel. And I told her I was staying downtown, like literally right across the street from the Staples Center. And she told me she was there in Beverly Hills, which is far as fuck. And, you know, she was just like, yo, take my number down. Like, we can meet up. We can hang out, blah, blah, blah. But long story short, we ended up not being able to hang out because I think we both were just too busy. I think I ended up staying longer in LA to stay with Arnell. Because that happens every single time I go to LA. Every single time I go to LA, Arnell end up persuading me to stay longer. So I'll literally... talking about my YouTube friends. And you just so happened to freaking call. Hold on.
What it do, y'all?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. We were just talking about you.
What it do, baby?
I feel so popular today. I feel like everyone's calling me. Oh my God, I'm so popular. No, but I forgot what I was saying. You guys remind me what I was saying. Yeah, Jayla just called. That's funny. I was like, oh, you calling me, and I'm literally filming talking about you. I'm talking about like YouTube friends and like growing relationships and like things like that. Oh, I think I was talking about So I was telling you guys my story about Ming. So long story short, it ended up being where we didn't really hang out because she was super busy. And then I ended up just staying at Arnell's house. So yeah, just for the whole thing I was talking about as far as like Arnell, it's really good to have people that you guys can bounce ideas off of each other. You guys can grow together. You guys can grow your brand together. You can, share your connections with each other for people that's in the industry or whatever. And it's not a competition. So personally, I don't think it's a bad thing to really try to grow relationships and grow friendships with people in the industry if you do it correctly. If you don't come off groupie-ish, because everyone's so protective of their brand. Everyone's so like, oh my god, like, is this person trying to just be my friend because she wants to get something out of me? Is this person going to try to take advantage of me? So in my personal opinion, I feel like friendships are give and take. You have to give something in a friendship to be able to take something from a friendship. So if it's always a give and take type of relationship, people won't feel like you're trying to take advantage of them, or feel like you're trying to just use them for clout, or use them for their connections, or use them for people that they know, because you have your own shit. That's another thing in my personal opinion of why I feel like I was just so easily able to grow so many friendships, is the fact that I have my own shit. I have my own money. I have my own business. I have my own name. I got my clout from myself. I didn't get clout from, someone putting me on, or someone shouting me out, or whatever. I literally built my empire from myself. So I think people see that, people respect that, and people won't really feel like you're trying to, use them for whatever, or feel like you need their help or whatever, because in my personal opinion, that's how you're really able to grow a lot of good friendships and a lot of genuine friendships. And that even goes into my whole thing with Karen Civil. I know they asked me about Karen Civil as well, because you guys see her commenting on my posts and things like that, and you guys are like, how the hell did you end up growing this relationship? That's the same thing as far as Ming and Karen are best friends. So it doesn't automatically mean just because I'm friends with Ming. Oh, and the thing with Ming, how me and her grew a friendship, we grew a friendship just from, I think, from Bali. I know we communicated when we was in LA for BeautyCon or whatever, and then after that she reached out to go to Bali for her brand trip. And then from Bali is when me and Ming actually started to grow a friendship. When we left Bali, we would text each other, we would call each other. Even when I left Bali, I stayed with her an additional couple of days in Atlanta. And then from there, me and her just really just grew a genuine friendship. From me meeting her at the airport. And I just think that just the way, like I was telling you guys, the way that my personality is, people don't feel like I'm trying to latch onto them. I'm not a clingy person. I give people their space. I give people their own, I let people do their own thing. And that's one thing that's about my personality. Like, I'm an Aquarius, so like I don't really need to talk to people every day. I don't need to have people around me. In my personal opinion, I love to be alone. So obviously, like I told you guys, Ming and Karen were best friends, but just because they're best friends, I automatically didn't assume that because I was on a trip with her that I was going to be friends with her, because this is not how I work. Like, I just don't work like that. So I think that from the Bali trip, me and her ended up following each other on social media. From then, she would just start to eventually comment on my stuff. From then, she started to really engage with me or whatever. And then from then, we would just DM each other, and then we would just talk about a lot of business stuff, a lot of marketing stuff, a lot of social media stuff. And then we just became cool off of that. Like, honestly, she asked me to be on her live to do a makeup tutorial. And we've just been really just growing as a friendship, and just growing as a sisterhood, in that I love that. Like, Karen is so freaking respected in this industry. She's just so respected in this freaking world. she's grown the social media platform and social media industry so good from her different techniques and things like that. If you guys don't know anything about Karen, look her up because she's freaking phenomenal. Like she's so good. She's just so informative, and she's just a really good person to really be friends with. And I'm so appreciative that she even speaks to me. The fact that she even notices me is like, oh my god, like, you know, that's just honestly like where I'm at. I'm just trying to grow my brand more. I'm just trying to grow my relationships with people in the industry more, and just working on my friendships with my current friends that I'm friends with now. It doesn't hurt to continue to grow friendships from other people, but you should also still go back to your current friends and continue to grow genuine relationships with them and things like that. As of now, I feel like I've really been doing that. Like I was telling you guys, like me and a lot of these other influencers speak a lot. Like I probably been speaking to Arnell probably every other day. This is the most me and Arnell have ever like really talked with, has been in quarantine for the past couple of months, and we literally talk like every 2 days, every 3 days or whatever. And it's just about growing genuine friendships with these people, and I'm so grateful. Like I'm absolutely just so grateful to be able to even do that with a lot of these people. But yeah, I feel like I wanted to start this tutorial, well not tutorial, I feel like I want to start this get ready with me in a different direction, but I ended up talking more or less about like, you know, friendships and things like that, which I don't think is completely bad. But I want to talk about something else. So I want to talk about a subscriber of mine had made a comment, and it's not bad. It is not bad. Me and this subscriber have talked in my messages on my community thread. Lately I've been commenting and making posts on my community thread because I want to start engaging a lot more with you guys. So I've been doing like, you know, random posts on my YouTube thread, and you guys have been pretty much reacting to that very positively. So I'm like super grateful about that. I think my main mission, honestly, for my social media is just engaging a lot more with my subscribers, because I've been noticing when I engage with you guys lately, you guys have been showing my content love a lot more. So I'm definitely going to continue to go in that route because it's just really fun, just like, you know, interacting with you guys, because you guys get so excited because I got my body done. Everyone is like, it's like I feel like it's an automatic target on my back because I got my body done. Just because I got my body done does not mean that I'm automatically just going to be super conceited. Oh, I'm a bad bitch because I got my body done. Like, you know, I feel like it's like an automatic like defense with some people, and I call them surgery police because it's like, obviously I got my body done because I want to be more confident. Now that I'm more confident, it's like the surgery police is like, oh my god, you know, she thinks she's all that because she got her body done now. Like, I miss the old Laurasia, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm confused about. The old Laurasia has never left. She never left the building. She's always been here. So I don't want you guys to keep feeling like, you know, like I'm not the same person, because I damn sure am. If I was this big time YouTuber or big time whatever and I didn't have confidence, then it'd be like, oh, she needs to get more confident. She got her body done. Where's the body? She needs to show her body off. Now that I'm showing my body off, now it's, oh, you're too confident. Like, we need to make up a stance. Are we gonna be supportive or are we gonna be a hater? Like, which one is it? But getting into that, I'm sure you guys have noticed that I want to start putting more fashion on my social media. I want to go more in the fashion route because I've always liked fashion. I've always felt like I had pretty good style. But the whole point of me talking about this is to talk about the subscriber. Now, again, the subscriber and me we are good. We are completely good. I did not take offense to anything that they said. If anything, I agree with them. That's why I'm redoing this video over to begin with. But the subscriber had made a comment, and I had put out my video about 2 days ago. I put it out on Monday. Obviously today's Wednesday, so that's 2 days ago. Durr. And they had made a comment, and they was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, this is so cheap, Laurasia. Like, you could have came harder than this, blah, blah, blah. Like, you wearing all this fashionnova stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just look cheap. You should have threw in a Fendi bag, blah, blah, blah. I really didn't get offended to that because, if anything, I kind of agree with them. I felt like in the video, my footage looked a little bit cheapy. It's not the fact that like I took it down because of their comment, but I agree with them. So being an influencer, being a YouTuber or whatever, I feel like we have so much pressure to look the part. I feel like it's so much pressure for us to always come out with the drip. Louis, Chanel, Fendi, Gucci, YSL. We always, because you guys feel as though we are rich, which some of us that are YouTubers are very rich. Some of us make a lot of money and everything. But it's like, I feel like because you guys look at us like so higher than, it's like we should be coming harder than that. We should be having designer. We should be having all this expensive stuff. The malls aren't open. We can't go shopping. I can't, get the stuff that I would normally get going to the mall. And even if I order it, which I did order, I have a lot of designer stuff that's coming in the mail from Dior, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, and all these places. Even before I even posted the video, I kind of said something like that. Like, I don't really like the way my outfit looks in this footage. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put the footage up anyway because, no one's really going to care. Just the fact that I did a full get ready with me. You guys kept asking me about it. But it's exactly what I knew was going to happen. Once I put that shit up, the first thing somebody said was, what the f is this? This looks cheap. So I was like, I'm clocked. I was like, damn, like, I'm clocked. So I agreed. That's why I took it down, and I wanted to just redo the video as a whole anyway. So I didn't take it down because that person said that. I just took it down because I just felt like it was cheapy looking, and I said that even when I was editing the video. Like I said, I agreed with them. I absolutely agreed with what they were saying, but it's just a topic of like how I feel, because I know a lot of these other influencers agree with me, despite whether they want to admit it or not. I feel like you guys, a lot of times, not everyone, but a lot of times I feel like we are so put on a certain type of standard and a certain type of pedestal, and it honestly makes us be under pressure subconsciously, without us probably even realizing and knowing, because it's like, damn, like, if I put out an outfit and it's not drippy, or it's not Louis and it's not Chanel and it's not Fendi or whatever, you guys aren't really going to like it that much. You guys aren't really going to think it's fashion. You guys aren't really going to think it's style. And that's a little bit intimidating for us, because it's like, who wants to sit and spend $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on bags all the time? I was never the one to really spend that much money on bags. If you honestly ask me, I feel like I hate fucking spending all that money on bags. I make a lot of damn money. You guys probably wouldn't even think that I made this much money. And I'm not even going to drop the fucking number because people are nosy. You are nosy. But just know, I made a lot of money last year with my business, last year with my YouTube. 2018, I made a lot of damn money. But, I feel like you guys wouldn't even know that I made that much money because you never really saw me out in designer. You never really saw me out here spending my money on materialistic stuff like that. I'm personally just not a materialistic person. Outfit that you wear, I don't feel like the drip that you have, the purses, the shoes, or whatever determines you to be lit because you got money, because you're wearing this stuff. In my personal opinion, I feel like the people that got money don't show it. The people that got money, you'll never see that they got money. Me, mentally, I feel more like a boss if I take the money that I make and invest it back into my company. I feel like more of a boss when I take all the money I make and pay for all this expensive ass equipment. Being a boss to me is investing into yourself and investing into your business. I would rather spend $10,000 on a website than to spend $10,000 on a bag. Because at the end of the day, the website costs $10,000, but I can make that back and triple it while I spend $10,000 on a bag, and now I just have a bag that costs $10,000 of my money that I worked hard for. So to me personally, it's all about mindset, and it's just all about priorities. It's not a bad thing, and I don't want you guys to take me saying that in this video as a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing for you to just want to spend your money on what you want to spend it on. Everyone is different. Everyone has things they want to spend their money on, and that's just not me. I don't feel like spending money on materialistic shit. So many clothes, so many shoes, so many everything just to take Instagram pictures. We ain't going nowhere. We in quarantine. Where are we going? Where am I going? We ain't going no damn where to put on a show for you guys, because I felt like I needed all this expensive stuff to be able to get more likes on Instagram, to get more views on YouTube. And I really had to sit back and, you know, read that comment, because it kind of just, it struck a sensitive nerve to me. And again, I'm not offended with it now, but I'm just talking about it just because I just want to talk about it, because this is honestly a topic that I've always thought about. It's a topic that I've always held dear to my heart, because not everyone is like me. Not everyone is going to make the decisions that I make. Not everyone is going to have the mindset that I have. So I didn't take offense to it after a while when I had to sit back and think about it. But this is shit that people need to, you know, just shit that people need to start having a different mindset of. Have a boss mentality. Have a boss mentality to invest into shit that actually has to do with your brand and your business to grow and make even more than what a $4,000 Chanel purse is. You feel me? So I'm just going to go ahead and do my liner, put my lashes on, and do my lip, because I pretty much finished this entire look. I'll be able to just finish it off camera because I want to get on to my hair. So I'm just going to just do everything else off camera and then come back when I have my wig on and lay that down, talk about the wig and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on my forehead because I feel like I'm looking a little bit pale, just a little bit. I'm gonna wait to do my lips at the end, but first I'm gonna go ahead and gel back my baby hair. I'm gonna take some Got To Be glue, shake it up real quick, and just put that on my hairline. Alright, so this is the wig I'm going to be wearing today. I know in the video when I first showed this wig, I took it out the box, I cut the lace on camera and all that, so clearly I won't be able to do that this time. So what I did was just go off camera because I knew I wanted to prep the wig for this video. I just went ahead and plucked it a little bit to my liking to make it look like, you know, a realistic hairline, and I just flat ironed it a little bit more. So this is my new wig from my first wigs. I know someone made a comment in my last video before I deleted it and was like, you guys always want us to buy wigs that you don't even wear. I actually do wear my wigs. Just because you guys don't see me post a repetitive wig on my YouTube or Instagram wearing the same wig doesn't mean I don't wear my wigs. Would you guys want to watch a video that I have the same damn wig from last year that I've been wearing every single day making a video about? No, you would get tired of seeing me wear the same damn wig. That's why I changed my wigs on social media so much. So don't take me always showcasing all these wigs and just being like, oh, you just wear it one time and then that's it. No, I actually really do wear my wigs off camera, you know. I wanted to make a wig a burgundy color. It's like burgundy berry kind of. It's not like a deep burgundy. It's like the perfect shade though. It is so pretty. And I also did a little bit of rooting at the top to make it a little bit more natural. Well, as natural as it's gonna get. So it does have an elastic band inside. I really do like RPG shows. And my first wigs, the way that they do their elastic band inside, because it's not bulky at all. And I know in the last video I didn't do it all around the hairline, so in this one I think I'm gonna do the whole entire hairline, like glue it down. That is like, I just, oh, this wig is so fire. Bomb. It is so, oof. Now y'all see why I wear this wig so much. Well, it's only been like 3 days. I've been wearing it every single day. But it is so, it's just so bomb. I don't know why my eye is so watery today. So if you see me keep doing that with my, whatever the hell this shit's called. If you keep seeing me do that, it's because I don't want to mess my makeup up, because my eye is just really teary today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wig down, of course I'm going to use my high insta hold hairspray. You guys know it's been doing very well. The video has been doing splendid because now people are starting to hear about it. It's all sold out on Amazon. You guys literally sold this freaking spray out. I'm so thankful for you guys because I do have an affiliate link with Amazon. So y'all did that, okay? Thank y'all so freaking much. Like, I really appreciate you guys, and you guys just really love the product, so that's amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just speed through this. I'm just going to spray down the hairline. I'm gonna do it all the way over too, and just lay this wig down, and then we're just going to end the video with my outfit. And I'm also going to take you guys to the mall with me to take pictures because the malls are closed. So perfect time to take pictures. We got to get creative. We have to get creative out here. Okay, you guys, so this is my outfit. Don't mind all these boxes in here. I am not moving. I'm actually redoing this entire area. If you guys want me to record me transforming this area into my second office, let me know. But that's why it's so many like packaging boxes and shit. I have so much stuff from IKEA everywhere. Like, it's so much stuff that I have to do. So just don't mind all of this because this is where it's going to be my try on haul area. And then over here, I'm not going to show you, but over there, it's going to be my second office where I do my hair dyeing and all that stuff. So that's why it looks so crazy. But anywho's, this is the outfit. So here's the rundown. Obviously I have my burgundy bob in, and I wanted to wear the bob because this was red. So this is a dress. It is super old. It's from about 2 years ago when Cardi B did her first launch with Fashionnova. So I have on this dress. This dress is actually too big. It's actually a 1X. So on the waist part was actually too big. So then I was like, ooh, oh my gosh, I do have a corset that just came in the mail. So if you guys are wondering about this corset, this shit is so fire. This is a corset from my friend's brand. Her name is Kelsey Ashley. I'm so freaking proud of her because when I tell you the material, the quality, she even has suspenders on it. Like, look at this shit, you guys. Let me do a turnaround and see if it focuses. Like, she even has the lace on the back. Like, this shit is so freaking fire. And if you guys are wondering how I put it on, it does have a zip up. So it's not like one of those traditional corsets that has like the lace in the back. So if you are afraid that you can't put it on by yourself, I definitely put this on by myself. I clearly don't have anyone to help me, nor do I have anyone to take pictures for me. So that's why I'm going to show you guys how I take my pictures. As far as the sneaks, these actually are see-through sneakers. I think these are limited edition filas that I got about a minute ago and I just never wore them. That's why they're so white and crisp. I know my feet look really tiny. That's because I wear a 6.5. I'm only 5'4" for those that are wondering. But I wanted to show the see-through lace socks that I have. These are like super old. I got them from fashionnova I think a year ago. All the clothes I've been wearing, you guys, honestly, is all old from fashionnova like years ago that I just never wore. And I would have loved to pair this outfit with a black bag, but I don't have any black bags right now. So, or maybe I do. Maybe I'll go and get that, I don't know. We just gonna figure it out. Maybe I won't even do a damn bag. Or I have to do a bag. I have to do a bag. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I have a black bag. Maybe I'll just wear my black Gucci bag. But this is what I picked up so far. The only reason I picked it up is because it's see-through. But the only problem is you can't have gold matching with silver. So I'm gonna have to go upstairs and change a bag. So whatever bag I change it to is gonna be what's in the picture. But I just grabbed this just because. But this is what the outfit is. But yeah, I'm giving y'all body. Okay guys, so I'm here. There's actually a couple of people here, which is very weird. Clearly everyone got the same idea I had, because there is literally mad people in the parking lot. So I don't really give a shit. I'm still going to get out my car and go and take pictures. Lately I've been using my iPhone to take all my pictures. I just feel like Instagram kind of changed its algorithm so that when you have an iPhone picture, it does a lot better on my Instagram page than when I was using my professional camera. But you guys have to understand, I am known as a hair influencer, so my whole job right now is just trying to grasp into like the more fashion outlet. And in order to do so, you literally are like creating a whole entire new brand for yourself. So in the beginning of you doing that, let's say you're a hair influencer like myself and you want to start getting more into fashion, you're going to have to build up that audience in order to do that, because everyone's so used to seeing you do hair, and now that they start seeing you do fashion on my Instagram, they're like, hold up, wait, what's up with this? So in the beginning it was like a little bit slow for me, but now I feel like it's really starting to pick up, because now I'm really starting to do like more outfits, while before I would just like put an outfit on and take a picture, but now I'm like doing the setting and getting the right location and like things like that. So yeah, I'm about to prop you guys up. There is a place that I feel like I can put you guys so you guys will be able to like really see what's going on, and I do have my little stand to put outside, so hopefully you will be able to like really see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna put my little stand up. I have a Bluetooth clicker. I got this with my ring light a while ago, and I just been using it for my Instagram pics. So this is how I take my Instagram photos. So let me get out, because people are really starting to be in this parking lot and it's really creeping me out. So I want to hurry up, take these pics, and then come back. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, write plaid so that I know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for staying tuned. I felt like this was so fun. I felt like my outfit was so me, and I really want to start giving you guys more full get ready with me's next time. I'm definitely going to do my nails, but I felt like I didn't wake up early enough for this video. I started around like 11:30, and usually I start like about 9:30. So I felt like if I started earlier, I could have definitely been able to get my nails done in time for me to go and take pictures and get back in time to do my closing. But you know, unfortunately, I just didn't have enough time today for sunlight. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned. Please thumbs up this video so that I know you really enjoyed videos like this, and I will definitely continue to give you guys more videos like this. I will probably leave in the comment section the next video. If you guys do like videos like this, I'll probably leave a comment saying the type of video that I'll do next time, because I know in this one I talked about like YouTube friends and, you know, growing in the industry and making connections and growing friendships and stuff like that. And I think in the next one, I'll just write a description in the comment section what video I would do next time, if you guys even want to see videos like this from me moving forward. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Let me know how you guys felt about this outfit. I know the other one looked kind of cheap to some people. No shade. But let me know how you guys liked this outfit. And if you guys are interested into this wig, I will definitely leave that description down below as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you in my next one. And bye guys.